Hiya! Welcome to LSB Feasters Radio Aircheck channel, where we keep great radio from the past alive. And today we're going to New York and 66 WNBC for an aircheck with Howard Stern. Yeah, back in the 1980s, a lot of AM music stations were pretty much dying or already dead. But 66 WNBC was doing pretty well, playing the hits mainly because of their high personalities on the air. Big names that were very entertaining, like Don Imus, Soupy Sales, Alan Colmes, Joey Reynolds, Wolfman Jack, and of course, the one and only Howard Stern. Stern was on WNBC for only 3 years. That's it. But during that time, he created must-listen-to radio for New Yorkers who were headed home. Stern and his antics became very popular in afternoon drive throughout his 3 years at WNBC. But during that time, Stern was doing a lot of headbutting with management, programming, and some of the other jocks on the station, mainly Don Imus and program director Kevin Metheny, who Stern nicknamed Pig Virus on the air. Many of these conflicts were dramatized in Stern's autobiographical book and film, Private Parts. On September 30th, 1985, Howard Stern was abruptly fired from WNBC, supposedly due to pressure from NBC corporate. After a little bit of time on the beach, Howard got a new gig doing the afternoon show across town on WXRK 92.3 K-Rock, and eventually he moved from afternoons to mornings, replacing Jay Thomas, who was the morning man. Hey, give this a listen if you've never heard Stern on NBC. It's really an interesting listen. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to the channel. And if you have any old WNBC air checks lying around your house, or any air checks at all, we would love to showcase them here. Just let me know down in the comments below. All right, let's give this a listen. It's Howard Stern from 1983 on 66 WNBC, New York.
Hey, Judy DeAngelis is here, and she's no pig, right? No way. She's no slut.
Oink, oink.
Although she has sex with her husband about 90 times a day.
I love it.
And brags about it. She loves sex.
I'm Italian.
Yeah.
And what's he? He's like Polish, right?
You're Italian, but
No,
you don't have
he's
mustache hair.
Belgian.
You
No,
don't.
I don't.
No, you don't. She has a clean upper lip. It's amazing.
Smooth as a-
One of the few Italian girls I know with a clean upper lip. Well, anyway, it's much too late, and here's Judy DeAngelis, WNBC News.
Here in the tri-state area, highway maintenance workers have cracked a mystery of what's wrong with a stretch of Interstate 95 in Connecticut. The problem is just that, a crack 2 feet long over Bridgeport Harbor. One lane of the northbound section of the bridge will be closed at 6:30 p.m. tonight for repairs. And from bridge cracks to gas leaks, 7 North Babylon, Long Island families may be forced to pack their bags and move out because of a massive underground gasoline leak that's caused benzene fumes to infiltrate their homes. The gas apparently from a nearby Sunoco station caused the problem. No word yet on whether it's posing a real danger to the 7 families. The search continues for the alleged wife killer, Thomas Milligan, but authorities concede they have no new leads in the case. More on that story from WNBC's Neil Seavey.
Carmel Police Chief Charles Lewis told me Milligan may never be found. Although his parked car was found on the Tappan Zee Bridge after authorities claim he shot and killed his wife and her male lover, Lewis has not abandoned the possibility that Milligan is alive.
We haven't got any solid evidence right now that he is still alive and he did not go off the bridge. We are still looking at it that way, that he is still alive, because we don't have a body.
Lewis says a nationwide alert is still out for the 46-year-old Milligan, and there have been no less than 7 reports that he was sighted in the New York City area. Neil Seavey, WNBC News.
The Space Shuttle Challenger is back in space after an estimated 130,000 people watched a perfect shuttle launch. The 5 crew members are now preparing to deploy a communications satellite. Meanwhile, on the ground, earthbound space enthusiasts from across the world placed over 18,000 calls to a phone link, allowing them to eavesdrop on conversations between astronauts and mission control. That phone service out of Bedminster, New Jersey will continue for the run of the launch. A Wall Street selling spree pushed the Dow Jones Industrial Average below the 1,200 mark for the first time since last August. The Dow is off over 14 points. And Archbishop-elect John O'Connor, soon to head the New York Archdiocese, held his first news conference today in the city he will soon be the spiritual leader of. O'Connor wants to say Mass every day at St. Patrick's. He says his goal is to shake the hand of each and every member of the parish. That could take some time to do, considering there are 1.8 million people in the New York Archdiocese. WNBC Sports Weather and Roz Frank in the Encopter next. It's 6:03.
country may be in danger. We could be losing something we can't afford to lose. Once in this country, when a man produced a product, it was the best he could possibly make. He stood behind it with pride. He lived a simple idea. Do it right or don't do it at all. Nobody told him that. No government agency dictated it. And it built a standard of living for the world to aim at. Now that idea is threatened by the slipshod, the second rate. To some it means quick riches. To some it means quick death of the standards we have built. Some are fighting this threat. Whirlpool Corporation believes in one simple idea. To continue to build and sell only good, quality, honest appliances. Designed to give you your money's worth. And to stand behind them with pride. Or they will not build them at all. If we can't keep this simple idea alive, then indeed we are the endangered species.
From now through February 5th, see how to take charge at the Chevrolet display at the 1984 New York Auto Show. Chevrolet sponsors this N-Copter report with WNBC's Roz Frank.
Northbound FDR possibly still tied up, disabled car, right lane in the 60, still very heavy, getting you to that point. Eastbound LA, we're back up now just before the Elmhurst tanks, getting out to 108. And then not too bad, really, until you hit the Cross Island. And once you're on the Cross Island, it does get pretty heavy as you head eastbound into Nassau County. The Grand Central still very slow by LaGuardia, but not bad at all into or out of queue, although you'll pick up some very heavy traffic as you make your way just east of North Shore Towers. Westbound, southbound and northbound Van Wyck, okay. The inner borough looks good around the Q area. Northbound on the West Side Highway, still very heavy from the 96th Street up to the construction Riverside Drive. Has been a pretty good alternate this afternoon. Northbound elevated bus, we're seeing lots and lots of headlights there. Looks very heavy coming away from the Triborough Bridge. The Throgs Neck and the Whitestone bridges are in fine shape. That is both to Queens and to the Bronx. However, northbound on the Whitestone Expressway, we do have some heavy traffic heading toward the Whitestone Bridge. Cross Island heading southbound and the Clearview look to be in pretty good shape. If you're coming in, the westbound LA and the westbound Northern State are very heavy, getting you to the Cross Island. After that point, both look to be in pretty good shape. Into the east side, Triborough, southbound FDR looks better than the 59th Street Bridge or the Midtown Tunnel. But if you have a choice between those two, the 59th and the Midtown, use the 59th Street Bridge. And coming in from New Jersey, use the George Washington Bridge or the Holland Tunnel, not the Lincoln. I'm Roz Frank in the N-Copter. Next report coming up at 6:20 on WNBC.
WNBC Sports on the court. The Nets host the Kansas City Kings. You can catch that game right here about 7:30 tonight. Elsewhere, the Celtics and Pacers play in Indiana. On the field, the Cosmos play at Golden Bay. And it's just a rumor now, but it could be reality soon. Talks are said to be in progress that could end with the Big Apple having a new big pro football team. The team in question, the Baltimore Colts. Maybe the New York Colts soon. Show your favorite Valentine how much you really care. Quit smoking. For your free Valentine and quit smoking kit, call the American Lung Association's Valentine number, which is 212-791-6600. WNBC weather, periods of rain tonight. Windy, too, the low around 40. Occasional rain tomorrow. Moderate temperatures, the high up near 50. Turning colder tomorrow night. Rain will taper off, and with a few snow flurries possible, the low around 30. Coming up to Sunday, windy, colder, variable cloudiness, and a 40% chance of a few snow flurries. It's 48 degrees now at 6:07, and that's what's happening. I'm Judy DeAngelis, WNBC, New York.
WNBC. Day-o. 11 past 6 o'clock. Day-o. The man day-oing in the background, of course, Kevin Metheny, our program director, who would love to go out with one of the girls in our audience.
Yes.
We're playing Dial-A-Day with him next.
Okay, Michelle, I've divided the research into these 4 stacks.
The conference you're listening to isn't taking place in a conference room.
Pop, could you hold up that sales chart again and get me a cup of coffee?
It's taking place on an Amtrak Metroliner service train.
Okay, let's go over it one more time.
Metroliner service can take you from New York to Washington in as little as 2 hours and 49 civilized minutes.
Can't make a presentation on an empty stomach. How does ham and cheese sound?
You can even get a sandwich in our snack bar.
I'm closing my eyes for a few minutes.
Or stretch out and relax in our wide seats. Because we feel the last thing you should cram into a business trip is you. And we've got 10 departures every business day, rain or shine. Amtrak's Metroliner service to Washington.
We don't get this much work done at work.
All aboard, all aboard, all aboard Amtrak. All aboard.
On Sunday evening, February 5th, NBC presents the network television premiere of a very special film about the barriers between a daughter and her father and what happens when they finally come down.
I think that maybe you and I should have the kind of relationship that we're supposed to have.
What kind of relationship is that?
Katharine Hepburn, Jane Fonda, and Academy Award winner Henry Fonda in his last and most unforgettable role on Golden Pond. Sunday, February 5th at 9, 8 Central. Be there with someone you love.
Rich Little for Hormel Chili. You're under arrest, ma'am.
What for?
For saying this is homemade chili.
But it is homemade chili.
With lean ground beef, plump juicy beans, and rich tomatoes, this is Hormel.
But it's impossible to tell the difference.
We'll let the judge decide that.
Can't arrest me. What's the charge?
I'm booking you in a TTIHC.
What's a TTIHC?
Trying to impersonate homemade chili. Let's go.
Hormel chili, so close to homemade it just might get you into trouble.
I'm Gene Lang Jr., 613 at WNBC, and our dial a day today, Robin, is...
Kevin.
Kevin Virus. Kevin Metheny. What's wrong with you?
I forgot myself. I'm sorry. No, Kevin, we love you.
Go ahead, abuse me.
And no. We're very happy to have you here.
Get all the press.
Hi, Bachelorette number 3. Now, Bob Riggio, you have to pull up the callers on the air. There you go.
Yeah.
Now. All right.
We got a junior engineer here.
Oh, God.
All right. Hi.
My big moment, and we get Riggio engineering the show.
Hi. Hello?
Hello?
Turn down your radio, darling.
Okay, I didn't want to fall asleep. Hold on a second.
She sounds like a load of laughs already.
Well, give her a chance. What's your first
No, I don't
name?
feel good today. I'm sick. I'm home from work.
What's wrong with you? You barfing?
Excuse me?
Barfing?
I can't hear you.
I say barfing?
I can't hear you, Howard.
Are you
driving
retching?
the porcelain bus?
Are you heaving?
No. I have the flu, I think.
The flu?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Your voice is going.
what's your name?
Gigi.
Gigi.
I spoke to you before.
Yeah. Are you good looking?
Yes, I am.
You've got a really nice body?
Yes, I do. I told you I'm a 36 double D. My 24-inch waist, 23 and a half really, 36.
You got about 8 measurements going there. What do you work out?
104 pounds, black hair, green eyes,
How tall?
5'3".
Oh, a little short girl.
Like a fire hydrant. So tell me something. You like our program director?
Oh, I don't even know what he looks like, but he sounds very nice.
Mm-hmm. Are you pretty easy? I mean, do you go to bed with a lot of guys?
I'm kind of particular. I mean, he has to be a nice guy. I won't go to bed with just anyone.
You don't care if he's ugly, though, do you?
Looks doesn't make a difference.
Just so happens he's very good looking,
Yeah.
but I mean,
I won't go to bed with someone who looks like Frankenstein.
well, that's me.
No, you're cute, Howard.
Now, wait a second. Now, let me ask you this. What do you do for a living, Gigi?
Hairstylist.
You what?
Hairstylist.
A hairstyle? What are you, an Italian girl?
Yes. You remember?
No, you sound Italian, that's why. All Italian girls are hairstylists.
Hairstylist studying to be a microsurgeon, probably?
No. It's because she has so much facial hair, she's been styling you.
She likes to do creative things with it.
No, seriously, though. That's just that's a stereotype.
That's
It is. It's not true with me.
I see. So you style hair for a living. You must make pretty good money.
Decent.
Decent?
Pretty slow right now.
It is.
Too many of us around.
Well, one thing about going out with Kevin, you won't have to style any hair. You can forget about work.
Just concentrate on playing.
Yeah, just concentrate on playing. Now, what's your idea of a romantic evening with Kevin?
Depends on what mood we're in. We're both, if we're both in a real funny mood.
Well,
Something really crazy.
like what? Like kinky?
Yeah.
Like what would you do? What would you wear? Would you dress up in something kinky?
Yeah, he likes that.
What would that be?
Let's see, what's really kinky? Not really kinky, sexy. I like to look sexy.
Yeah, what would you wear?
Maybe black leather pants.
Yeah.
Trying to think what I have. Black leather pants and maybe like a glitter top.
No bra?
No bra. I would really bounce around.
Super. Yeah. And where would this be? At your place?
Yeah.
Do you have your own apartment?
Yes, I do.
And where?
Manhattan Beach.
Manhattan Beach. Where's that? Manhattan Beach, Brooklyn?
Yeah, Sheepshead Bay.
Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn.
Right.
Oh, you live in Brooklyn?
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful there.
No, Manhattan Beach is nice.
You're pretty lucky to be living in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to live
People
there.
are fighting to get in there.
Yeah.
I'll see if we have any vacancies around here. You want to come over here?
Well, Kevin, you have
That's
anything
okay.
you want to ask or anything? I don't mean to monopolize this.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So did you go to an all-girls college?
No.
She probably didn't go to college.
I didn't go to college.
beauty
I went for 2 years. I went to Kingsborough. I don't consider that college, but...
Neither does anyone
Neither
else.
does anyone else. So, what club would you use 142 yards from the pin in the rough?
Excuse me?
So she's not athletic?
No.
No,
Okay.
I don't have to be athletic.
You ever make love in a strange place?
Yes.
Where?
Funniest place, cutest place, the swings on Manhattan Beach.
The swings on Manhattan Beach?
Uh-huh.
What was this, at night?
Yes, 9 o'clock.
And you were on the swings? Now, wait, let me picture this. You were sitting on the swings?
I was sitting, yes.
And what was the guy
Oh,
doing?
my
The guy was standing?
Well, yeah, sort of bent.
Interesting. I love
on
it.
A children's playground.
Yeah. Hey, if you got any kids, don't let them sit down. What swing were you on?
What swing was I on?
Pretty messy, huh?
Into music?
It was cute. Excuse me?
You like music?
Music?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, does Black and Blue mean to you the title of a Rolling Stones album, or Boy George After a Long Weekend, or Tina Turner on a Bummer? You're right, Howard. I'm sorry. I paid a writer perfectly good money for these.
Kevin asks dumb questions.
Oh, those questions lead you nowhere, Kevin.
Something different.
Mm-hmm. So tell me something. You sound pretty good to me.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Something about her turns me off. Like maybe she's too aggressive.
That's what happened before.
Yeah.
This is your second try, Gigi?
The biker didn't like...
Next time I'm going to say that I'm horrible looking and I'm going to just keep my mouth shut and maybe I'll be picked.
Why didn't the biker like you? Because you were too aggressive?
Too aggressive.
Well, she sounds pretty good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Put up a lot of Christmas lights?
Sit down, Howard.
Yeah. But I bet you had a lot up, huh?
Little nativity scene?
A little one.
Baby Jesus there in the living room?
You probably had a nativity scene like on the balcony of your apartment, right?
No. I don't have a balcony.
What do you have? Like, do you have like a backyard or a front yard?
Backyard.
And you put up lights and stuff on the apartment?
Yeah, by the windows, on the windows.
Well, those Italians, man, you can't keep them down with those lights. I'm telling you. You cannot stop them. Yeah. Do you have a cross over your bed?
No. Oh, don't pay attention to that. I get a lot of calls.
Call waiting?
Well, yeah, call waiting.
Who knows? It might be Rod Stewart. He's single now. Listen, hold on. Kevin's going to think about you for at least a few minutes. Hold on, okay?
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere, Gigi. I feel lucky for you, babe.
All right,
Kevin. I
Kevin.
don't know. The black leather pants and the glittered top are sure enticing.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that's a tough decision to make. We do have Ross Frank in the N-Copter. Kevin needs a few moments to think about this. This could be a decision. This could be the next Mrs. Metheny.
Yeah, so pick carefully, Kevin.
It's the last one since my mother.
The key to taking charge is waiting for you at the Chevrolet display at the 1984 New York Auto Show. Go for it. Chevrolet sponsors this N-Copter report with WNBC's Ross Frank.
Thanks, Howard. Northbound FDR very slow as you make your way up to the Triborough Bridge. It's been a bad afternoon, and on the Triborough itself, still quite heavy as you make your way onto the Grand Central Willis Avenue Bridge. Okay for you. Northbound Elevated Bruckner, a tie-up, I'm afraid, just around 138th Street. Disabled car in the left lane, so we're extra heavy from the Triborough Bridge. The northbound Diggins is backed up now from just about Yankee Stadium to the outbound George Washington Bridge, and then continued very heavy getting up to the 230s. Northbound Harlem River Drive backing down now from the 150s. We do have stalled traffic on the ramp in the right lane just about halfway up on the West Side Highway. Very heavy coming off 57th Street, and then we do start backing down in the 80s. Riverside Drive better for you. The Diggins southbound is in okay shape. Westbound crossbox some slow traffic here and there getting you to the George Washington Bridge. This rain is not helping at all, but again, all lanes open for you westbound. Now, if you are coming in from New Jersey, again, keep away from the inbound Lincoln Tunnel. We're backed up now from just above 1 and 9. It's going to be extra heavy for you there. The George Washington Bridge is just fine inbound, or the inbound Holland Tunnel. Situation on the Connecticut Turnpike over the Bridgeport Harbor. Again, they found about a 2-foot crack there this afternoon during maintenance. That the one lane will be closed starting about 6:30. That is from the AP. Southbound on the Connecticut Turnpike, Shattery pointing at exit 12 in Darien. An accident there. If you're coming into the east side, Triborough Bridge, okay. Heavy, though, to the Manhattan toll. Southbound on the FDR, very slow down to 96th Street, but should be better for you than the Midtown Tunnel or the 59th Street Bridge. And Kevin, it's not too late to back down from this. I'm Roz Frank in the Ann Copper Next Report, and final one, 640 on WNBC.
It's a fact. At Tech Hi-Fi, you don't have to wait for a sale to save on the best stereo, video, and phones. They're all marked down up to 50% and more 7 days a week in all 72 Tech Hi-Fi stores. That's right. All the latest stereo, video, and phones are marked down up to 50% and more every day in every Tech Hi-Fi store. And Tech Hi-Fi backs what you buy with a money-back guarantee. It's a fact. Tech Hi-Fi is America's off-price home entertainment center.
Save up to 50% and more every day in every store at Tech Hi-Fi. It's a fact. It's a fact.
And a $130 Technodine cordless telephone is marked down to $69 now at all Tech Hi-Fi stores, including Madison Avenue at 67th Street in Nanuet and in Rockaway, New Jersey, Tech Hi-Fi.
WNBC's $1 Million Weekends are full of tasty things.
Apple peaches, pumpkin pie, strawberry fields, sugar, sweet cherry wine.
And everybody's gonna be there.
Run around Sue. G-L-O-R-I-A. Oh, yeah. Lady Madonna. Cisco Kid. Everyday people.
And we'll be looking for you. WNBC's $1 Million Weekend. This weekend on 66 WNBC.
WNBC, 48 degrees, rain tonight, and tomorrow rain. But we have good news here. One lucky woman, one really lucky woman is going to get to go out with our program director.
It's not raining on her parade, I'll tell you that.
You know, all the girls call in. They want to go out with Kevin Metheny, our program director, who's worth quite a bundle of money. I mean, he's making a good salary. He's 20. How old are you?
29.
29 years old, a young executive on the rise. Bright.
You missed articulate.
Oh.
I never did think of you as articulate. Well, anyway, he does have a big vocabulary.
Yeah.
Can't put a subject and a verb together, but I know a lot of words.
He knows a lot of words.
Yeah.
And now it's time for the big decision. Well, there are 3 girls on the phone.
Now, wait a minute. Let's review.
Let's review.
Okay.
Let's review these babes. Number 1 was Debbie, who will do what Jewish girls won't do. 34B chest, 28 years old. Herpes free.
Manager of a temporary personnel service.
But she doesn't order people around.
Good for her.
And she's been in the back of a moving car. Hey, you know, she was not bad.
She was not bad.
Actually kind of exciting.
Yes, now that we review her.
Well, that was her sister was driving the car, right?
The sister was driving. Let me make sure I got this right. She's gone.
She's out of here.
We probably got this. Well, she's gone. Never mind what happened. We can call her back if you want her, Kevin. Number 2 is Barbara, who works in radio, and not that she particularly wants to have sex with you, but she will if you give her a job.
All right.
She's American Indian, and
as I am.
She's attractive.
Mm-hmm.
She has 36B, 2636, watches music television.
And dances, works out.
Works out a lot, and could eat an entire foot-long hot dog almost in one bite. There's a lot to be said for a girl like that. There's a Hindu guru I knew who could do that also.
Yes.
Very few people can do that.
And I hope Randy's had time to get home, go in the house, and turn off the radio.
Yeah, and Gigi, number 3, who I don't know, she sounded real good to me. The 36 double D.
Hairstylist.
Italian,
black leather pants, glitter top, no bra. And
the swing.
She made it on the swings on Manhattan Beach at night. The swings are pretty busy at night. Swings that little children use. She went over and did her thing. That's Gigi, who also...
Which absolutely repulses you as a parent, right, Howard?
Well, absolutely. And also, it repulses me that anybody would waste money going to Kingsborough College, which she did. So anyway, we've got 3 lovely women. And now who will that girl be? And tell us why.
Number 2, Barbara is out of the question, because I never date in the business.
Oh.
Let's tell her. Let's break the news to her.
That's a shame.
Barbara?
Yes?
Yeah, because you're in the business, Kevin, I don't know. I don't think he's telling the truth.
I don't think so either.
I've seen him
I
trying
don't
to
buy
score
that.
with every receptionist around here.
Send me an air check and a resume and a picture.
Yeah, send a tape and a picture.
Okay.
And maybe you can get a job here.
All right. I'd love to come watch you do your show one of these nights.
Hey, no problem, babe.
I would. I'm serious.
Those measurements again, 36B, 2636, you're in.
That's it.
And you can't eat that foot long, huh?
Yep.
I thought you were going to win. But, hey, listen, thanks for playing.
Because I love your show.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I love you, honey.
Okay. Take
Bye-bye.
care, Howard.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, number 2 is out.
Yeah.
That leaves 1 and 3.
Yeah, Debbie and Gigi.
What's it going to be?
I got to make up my mind right now because I haven't yet, but I think we're going to go for the exotic angle, and it's going to be number 3, Gigi.
Gigi.
Besides, you know what? She was rejected by the biker before, and I feel sorry for her.
Gigi, you were rejected by a biker before,
Yes, I was.
and now Kevin wants you.
I don't believe it.
So the biker didn't want you, but you...
Definitely not. I don't mean to be aggressive. I'm sorry.
No,
I
no.
can't believe it.
Please be aggressive.
That's right. Now, you don't mind being dragged along a carpet, do you? And beaten about the eyes? All program directors like to do that.
Oh, great.
Well, this is very exciting for you. I guess probably this is more thrilling than getting into Kingsborough College.
Yeah, yeah.
God,
But not as thrilling as getting out.
the day you found out that you were accepted.
Yeah, I was very happy. It's very hard to get in.
All right. Well, anyway, first of all, we want to thank today's Dial-A-Date people, and
Sponsors,
it was
yes.
also sponsored by Hayden Books, publishers of the unofficial I Hate Computers book, which everybody likes.
Correct.
And you can order that by the phone. And hold on, okay, Gigi?
Okay, great.
Boy, it's going to be some super date.
Good date.
Finally.
Yeah, Beck, I think this is going to be really a lot of fun.
Definitely will.
Yeah, it's always a lot of fun watching all those...
Don't say that. All right. And you'll be going to the
But
Cafe
you're telling me to be tasteful now?
And you'll be going to Cafe Versailles.
Yes.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Sounds like she's hot for you.
Yeah. She does
Kevin, you're
sound
gonna
maybe
have a
slightly
good
too
time.
desperate. I hope I didn't screw up.
I think she's going to be easy. I think you're going to score.
Uh-huh.
I would say...
Just take her to a playground.
Yeah.
Can you guarantee that, Howard?
I almost get...
Let's get Marshall
Yeah, that's
Wellborn on the phone here, and he'll draft a little agreement.
Hey,
Yes?
can I almost guarantee, Kevin, that he will score?
Yeah, you can... Yeah.
All right, super.
As
Thank
long
you.
as we get along together, you know. As long
Yeah, right. Don't worry, you'll get along.
Well,
He'll
we'll
be
go
nice.
to the swings in Central Park.
Central Park.
Any
yeah,
particular park you want to go to? Because he's got a car. What park would you like to go to?
No parks.
Okay, hold
No
on.
parks.
Okay.
Yeah, it is cold in the winter. All right, thank you, Kevin.
Thank you,
That was
Howard.
a fun Dial-A-Date. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed that.
Did you hear the good news from Diet 7-Up? Now it has a blend of NutraSweet to make it taste even better.
Did you hear the good news from Diet 7-Up? It tastes even better. It tastes even better now.
How could it taste better? New Diet 7-Up.
They blended in NutraSweet. That's how. In some ways it's just like it's always been. It has a great taste and it keeps you thin. The same 2 calories, no caffeine. So crisp and clean. Now more than ever you won't taste the diet in New Diet 7-Up.
New Diet 7-Up with NutraSweet has a crisper, cleaner, even better taste. In fact, in taste tests, new Diet 7-Up with NutraSweet beat original Diet 7-Up 3-1. So now, more than ever,
You won't taste the diet in New Diet 7-Up.
All right, 6:35 at WNBC. We got one of those little wacky contests for you. You people love to win things. And boy, this is some great contest. You're going to love it. 66 WNBC. Be caller number 1 right now, 212-955-9066. If you've got a radio love letter to send to your sweetheart, we can do it right here
Wait,
on
is
the
this
air.
the love letter contest? Oh, hey, get on the phone.
You know, we used to think this contest sucks, but no more, because Randy explained the whole contest to us and explained that we'd lose our job. We
Yeah,
said that again.
And after looking at it in that light, this is a
We
great
love
contest.
it. It's really good. No, seriously, it really is fun.
I enjoy it.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, guess what? You win.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, boy. And you're lucky, because this is a great contest.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much.
This is the best contest I've ever heard on radio. I really think it's a great prize and everything. What's your name and where do you live?
Linda, I live in Queens.
Linda, you live in
Linder?
Queens. Linder? Yeah, all girls from Queens are named Linder.
Really?
And who's your radio love letter to?
Johnny.
What?
Johnny.
Johnny.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's named
I
Johnny.
didn't want to say John because I know what you would say.
Right, Johnny.
Right.
Let's hear your radio love letter. I can hardly wait.
Okay. Johnny, you are the greatest, and I love you very much. I am so happy that I got through to WNBC so that millions know how much I love you.
How much do you love him?
Very much.
You're not a Jewish girl, are you?
No, I'm not.
So everything goes with Johnny, huh? Right? Oh, boy.
Ooh, Johnny, you are loved
You do
very
love Johnny a
much.
lot.
I do. I love him very much.
No. That much, huh?
That much.
Wow.
Now that's real love. Well, everybody's getting something except me.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Linda. And Johnny, you won a letter bouquet for your sweetheart there from Garden State Teleflorist.
Thank you.
What's your favorite radio station?
WNBC.
Okay. The rest of you, don't forget that our caller Monday at 10 o'clock will win the bouquet and a trip or two to Fort Lauderdale on Delta Airlines. 6:37. Hold on, okay?
Okay.
All right. What is this?
Oh, yes.
Kim Carnes. That sounds pretty good. Let's listen to it. NBC. WNBC. 640 at NBC. Time for the N thing. That N thing that you all love so much.